Chase just made a change to one of its most popular cards, and some people are calling it a fair trade-off, but I don't think it is. Here's what's actually happening. Starting September 20th, the Chase Freedom Flex is losing its cell phone protection. In exchange, Chase is adding in 0% on foreign transaction fees. On paper, that's a trade, one benefit out, one benefit in. But if you actually understand how people use this card inside the Chase ecosystem, it's not a fair trade at all. It's more of a downgrade in my personal opinion. Let me show you the math Chase is hoping you don't put together the way I did. Right now, if you pay your monthly phone bill with the Freedom Flex, you get up to $800 per claim, $1,000 a year in cell phone protection. Two claims max with a $50 deductible each. After September 19th, that coverage is gone. Chase confirmed this directly with cardholders on July 15th. In its place, starting September 20th, Freedom Flex drops its 3% foreign transaction fee to zero. What a lot of people don't know is that Freedom Flex is the only personal Chase card built on MasterCard. Every other Chase card in the ecosystem, Sapphire Preferred, Reserve, Freedom Unlimited, runs on Visa. So the cell phone protection was never a Chase perk, it's a MasterCard World Elite benefit. And the Flex was the only place in the entire Chase personal lineup where you could get it. Now here's why this matters. Sapphire Preferred and Sapphire Reserve have had zero foreign transaction fees for years. If you're running the Trifecta model using Flex and Unlimited to earn cash back, then converting those points through the Sapphire card to travel, you already had a foreign fee-free card in your wallet. So Chase didn't hand Trifecta users a new benefit, they handed you a benefit you already owned. And they took away the one benefit that only existed on the Freedom Flex. So where does the cell phone protection still exist inside Chase after September 20th? Only two places: the Ink Business Preferred and the Sapphire Reserve for Business, which both require you to own your own business. Now, I want to be clear though, I am not telling you the Freedom Flex is suddenly a bad card. It's still a strong earner if you're willing to track and enable rotating 5% categories every single quarter. And if you don't have a Sapphire card, that 0% foreign fee is nice on a no annual fee card. So if this sounds like this is a card for you, I left a link in the description to check it out. But for me personally, I don't like tracking rotating categories. The only reason Flex earned a permanent spot in my wallet was the cell phone protection. That was the job this card was doing for me. And starting September 20th, that job doesn't exist anymore. In a way, this isn't good news wrapped in bad news. It's Chase quietly removing the one feature that made this specific card worth keeping in my personal case, and replacing it with a benefit I already had with another Chase card. So here's your action item, and it's simple. If you currently pay your phone bill with the Freedom Flex specifically for protection, move that bill to a different eligible card before September 19th. Don't lose coverage for a billing cycle you didn't have to lose. And if you want to keep that protection without paying an annual fee, the Wells Fargo Autograph is the closest replacement, and it's actually better in two different ways. You get the same phone protection up to $600 per claim, and it has a 0% foreign free transaction fee, beating even the Flex in what it's offering with its change. Plus, the cherry on top is that your actual phone bill earns 3x points uncapped just for putting it on that card. Now, I'm not telling you to go build a whole strategy around it. The transfer partners on the autograph are not nearly as good as Chase's, but if the only reason you're keeping the Flex in your wallet is cell phone protection, like myself, this is a legitimate no annual fee option that does the job and pays you for doing it. So ask yourself the real question. Now that the phone protection is gone, is this card still earning a place in your wallet? For some of you, the rotating categories alone will make it a yes. For others like me, it might actually be time to rethink what the Flex is actually doing for you.